Alright, good morning ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Here we are, 8 hours later, and we're playing Warcraft again. There's no sugarcoating it, anything like that. If you caught my last stream, I am creating a brand new character, or created a brand new character on Emerald Dream server. Now, I haven't played in a while, long time, since Legion's Essential launch, as I mentioned before. Other than that, you feel free to check that video out if you have any other questions. The audio on it, I noticed after uploading, when I checked it this morning, the audio was a bit loud, so hopefully this time the audio is better. And good morning, Mr. Boy. These old school loading screens, they're well, that's a bit annoying. Good to know that DPS here doesn't state where I put it. Impressive starting soon screen. Why, thank you. It came with the overlay package that I use. Alright. Well, it doesn't look like Undercity's being completely destroyed, so alright. Let's see if we can get a couple hours in here before shift. For some reason, it didn't save my action bar or the location of my DPS. I'm not sure why that is. Yeah. Minor inconvenience. And it didn't keep my skill spells either, so that's more of a major inconvenience. Give me one moment, see why that interface didn't save. I'll be right back. Well, couldn't find anything immediate on it, so maybe I just got unlucky. This account has been inactive for a while. Let's get out of Undercity. Going the wrong way. Want to play together sometime? Yes, sir. I sent you my battle tag via Discord, so you should have my battle tag now, and you can just send a friend request and we can get together at some time, whenever. Just like JQ, we're on Emerald Dream, Horde side, and starting fresh. The only difference is I am rocking full set of heirloom gear, so that's why I was able to reach level like 11 in less than 2 hours. And 5x, ah yeah, good old World World of Warcraft. All the happy, sad, angry feels combined into one that just can't be described as anything other than, fuck, I want to play. That goes for you as well, Fiax. This game is free up to level 20, so while I'm low enough level, if you want to play at any point, let me know. You liked World of Warcraft? I liked, hated, loved, grieved, cried, bled, you know, worked overtime in order to buy expansions and stuff. It's been a very, very interesting relationship for me, this game. But I always come back for every expansion, no matter how many times I say, no, I'm done.
This had better be.
I don't need to play it anymore. New expansion rolls out, and they get me every single time. I am on Emerald Dream server right now. It's an RP PvP. I actually have everything up to Legion. I just need to buy Azeroth when it comes out. But I haven't played in a long time. You might be a Tauren. Well, that makes sense. And especially since you are Master Boar after all. I guess that is the closest thing to a boar you can get in this game. I saw an odd Google Play game, Mr. Boar. Did you know that in the Android market, they have a wild boar simulator? Sounds silly. It looks silly, but figured you just might get a kick out of that. Look it up. Wild boar simulator in Android market, Google Play, whatever it's called these days. Now, if you didn't catch my last stream, I just want to reassure that reassure you that I am in fact going to continue with the Agony game when it does come out. I just connected my phone to my TV on accident. Hold on. Looks like I got it disconnected now. Nope, it reconnected. Here we go. Hit a button on my phone and send it to the TV. How convenient. We do live in a beautiful age of technology. But as I was saying in my last stream, I will do Agony, and the other streams that I have started and done some in, they're not over just because I'm playing World of Warcraft again. It's just this game, I got the itch. At least you guys picked Horde, so thank you. Haha. Yes, for the Horde. All hail Sylvanas. She has and always will be my queen. You're updating WoW? Yeah, depending on how long it's been since you played, might have several patches to go. I think this is the main quest, and since we're kind of above the level we should be for this area because of the heirloom, we're just going to continue with the kind of bigger main type quests, if that makes sense. Now, how did I find the wild boar simulator? Well, I knew that they had like wolf and cat and all sorts of other simulators. So I was like, type boar into Google Play, wild boar, and yep, wild boar simulator right there. It was pretty awesome.
Speak quickly. Victory for Sylvanas.
See, we're getting tiny amounts of experience for that. This one's level. I wish it would tell me what level it was. Maybe it does, and I just can't read it or forgot where it is, but that one's 190 experience. This one I know is the one, though, that's leading on with the main storyline. Or as close to main storyline as you can have in this game. All the lore. Earthen Ring. Earthen Ring. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, to be honest. I miss my mount so terribly much. We're going to scroll out till we're ant-sized. That is going to be the tough part about this server, not having any gold mounts. Your riding skill's expensive. See, for some reason, it seems like everything's like scaling to my level, it feels like, because I'm level 11, and maybe it's because I'm heading on with the main quest, everything's level 11. But earlier even, everything was level 11, and I forgot to research that last night. Emerald Dream. Yes. That is the server name. Emerald Dream. RP PvP. And I have yet to be just totally ganked by a Griever. So, either the server population is nicer than a lot of the servers I used to play on, or I've been lucky and nobody's messing around this area right now. Because even if they didn't kill me, I used to get like grievers that would kill like quest giving NPCs, and that wasn't cool. I mean, I would have rather had them just like kill me over and over again than my quest givers, because you'd spend like X amount of time gathering a bajillion wolf teeth or paws or whatever item you're gathering, and killing just as many of those little mobs, and then someone wipes out the quest reward NPC. So you spent all that time gathering for naught. And the background music seems to... There it is. Alright. I do want to get the Sylvan or the Undercity Cloak. Actually, surprisingly enough, I don't have that style unlocked yet. Should probably just check one of my main characters. I could probably get it on them. We are level 12 now. Look at that. Getting strong.
I am forsaken.
Are you?
Where is that ogre-headed buffoon? Ah, speak of the devil.
This better be important, Sylvanas. You know how I detest this place and its foul stench. Why
So
have
what
you
races
called
do you guys usually play?
And more importantly, what are those scourge
Or
fiends
did you
doing
play?
here?
War Chief, so glad you could make it. With the death of the Lich King, many of the more intelligent Scourge became unemployed. Those fiends, as you so delicately put it, are called Valkyr. They are under my command now.
Never
And
got
they are
into
part of the
WoW.
reason that I asked to see you.
Ah. Well,
Get on with it, Sylvanas.
it's definitely
Very
an
well,
interesting
Lord Chief.
game with
I have
quite
solved
the
plight
backstory.
of the Forsaken.
Played a
As
little
race,
Legion.
We Forsaken
Ah.
are unable to procreate.
Legion was awesome. If
With the
Legion
aid of the
hadn't
Valkyr,
came out,
we are now
I
able to take the
may...
corpses of the fallen
I probably
and
wouldn't be looking
create
forward to
new
this expansion
Forsaken.
like I am. Because
Agatha,
Warlords was
show the War
garbage.
Chief.
Mista Panda area was alright. I didn't like it. And all the expansions up until then were okay. Lich King and Legion were my favorite expansions.
What you have done here, Sylvanas, it goes against the laws of nature.
I read the books this year, so I'll play the next expansion. Oh,
describing
wow. Yeah, I
War
haven't
Chief, without
I
these
haven't
new
read all the
Forsaken, my
books.
people
In
would die
fact,
out.
the last
Our
time I
hold
read a
upon
book, I was
Gilneas
still
and
in
Northern
high
Lordaeron would
school.
crumble.
Well, a World of Warcraft book. I was still in high
Have
school.
you given any thought to what this means, Sylvanas?
That sounded terrible. Last time I read a book, I was
What
in high
difference
school. I'm
is
highly
there
educated,
between
guys.
you and the Lich
Okay.
King now?
But
Isn't
seriously,
obvious,
yeah, I haven't
Lord
played the
Chief. I
read the
serve
Warcraft
the
book
Horde.
since high school. It was interesting.
Watch
They've got a
your
lot of
clever
different
mouth,
authors, if I remember right.
Chromas,
How
you
dare you call her
stay
bitch?
behind
I will kick
and
you in
make
the
sure
nuts,
the
Gresh.
Banshee
I will
Queen is
headbutt your Peter.
well.
Look how tiny I am
I
compared to
will
this
be
orc.
expecting a full report
It would
when
actually be
next we meet.
even this little
Remember,
guy.
Sylvanas, eventually, we all have to stand before our Maker and face judgment. Your day may
All the little undead people need sandwich.
That better be good.
I am checking up here for the other quests first.
What is it? Our time.
At least the quests are paying in silver increments now.
Speak quickly.
I know 3 gold and 50 silver is actually still quite a bit on a fresh account or server like I'm at, where I can't send myself gold that I'd previously earned. But hey, at least money seems to be a little easier to hold on to. Even buying my training and stuff, I still have half a gold. And I should only be level 6 with the amount of quests I've done. Oh, why didn't I? Wow. I have no idea why I wasn't in shadow form this whole time. And now I got the hippy dippy weed. Hear the birds and the flowers under my feet. Yeah. That's from that gloom weed. It always made me laugh. Diseased guts, but I need clean guts. So what's funny is this actually critical hit chance is increased. And yet it reminds me of like hippie flower child. Organ renegade, don't need them. I'm gonna kill him anyways, because that poor little NPC there was just having a hell of a time. I started in Mists of Pandaria and just played a little of every expansion, never became good. Well, Vix, that's quite alright. As long as you don't jump on like a vanilla server, you should be fine. Vanilla days, which I am going to be doing vanilla servers as soon as I figure that out or when they go live, that was a little different. Is JESSEQUEST on this server too? Yes, JESSEQUEST is on this server as well. That is why I chose it. We discussed at length kind of whether or not we were going to try playing this and put some decent time in together. And he wants to, I want to, so playing on the same server. He's got his hunter. This priest I plan on rolling until level 50. And at level 50 I'll probably switch to a Death Knight, because they're not available until you have a character level 50 on the server. But as I was saying about the vanilla servers, like after they're live and I figure out if I'm just being silly and didn't pick it, that's okay. But I am going to try the vanilla servers as well, because there's all this talk about, oh, the nostalgic, the great days of WoW before everything was broken, yada yada yada. And what I think people are referring to is actually the nostalgia of the first time playing a game like this, you know, because it did influence and impact people's lives in the way the genre is played. People that say that vanilla days were better, there are benefits, like certain classes weren't nerfed and everything. Like I remember running around like a complete douche, as a stunlock rogue on a PvP server, just trolling everybody that I saw on the Alliance, you know, because back in the day, you could, if you had your rotation correct, you could literally see an enemy and as a rogue keep them stunned over and over and over again, where they basically are just standing there defenseless for the entire fight and you just destroy them. So that did need nerfed. I mean, as sad as it made me, it needed to happen. I'm depending around as a warrior cow. I'm dredging around as a warrior cow guy. Alright, a Tauren warrior. Alright. So are you planning on doing like a tanky role or just like a DPS warrior? DPS, don't want the responsibility. Okay, so we have all three DPS positions filled in our party. Anybody that does want to join healer or tank, unless we're just running around PvP you know, killing people, which in that case, play whatever you want. The good thing about this game, one of the updates in this game that you couldn't do a while back, you could do it when I was playing last, but I mean, I forgot what year it was implemented or what expansion, but you can actually switch freely between your spec. So like I could go to healer, just have to hit activate as soon as, you know, I want to. Here, that's in character. No, which key is that? Specializations and talent. So like if I really wanted to, I could pop over to discipline, hit activate, and boom, I'd be disciplined. Holy, same thing, and I'd be able to switch between those as long as I'm out of combat. I don't think you can do it in like instanced raids. You might be stuck with whatever spec you had when the raid started. I'm not 100% sure. I never really switched my spec in a raid. I'm positive I am Tankaroo. Alright, 5X will tank. This character is going to be like an off healer, so even if we have to substitute a healer every now and then, we'll be able to make it work, hopefully. And I'm positive I'll be left behind. Happens in every MMO. Well, Master Boar, I can assure you that if you end up enjoying this game, I will not leave you behind on it. I quit playing because I no longer had an active community that I was a part of. I could have went and made new friends, yada yada yada, but I was also playing Elder Scrolls online a lot, so 2 subscriptions makes no sense. Yeah, so even if we just find like random decent healers, if 5X you seriously tank, just make sure to download like deadly boss mods. If you use the minion or minion client or curse client, you can find some of the lists of popular like must-have mods. But as a tank, deadly boss is one that you must have. And it's pretty easy to install them. You just have the minion client down, click search for more for this game, and then click deadly boss mods. And you could probably Google what regular players that play, or players that, yeah, regular players, someone that plays this game regularly, they probably have put out a list of some of the essential mods that you probably want. Or add-ons, sorry, they're not really mods. I couldn't keep up with Horkalog, and they got tired of playing their lobies for me when I did get on. This isn't quite like EverQuest, though. EverQuest is, I mean, as you can tell by how quickly I've been leveling and how fast the combat is, this is easier than EverQuest. And I never got to join those guys by my own choice, actually. I was invited, but never downloaded the game. And you know, I won't let that happen to you, even if I have to roll a secondary character and we do some just do some like gaming together to just push through it. We'll keep you up to par and to speed as much as I can. No appreciation needed, man. It's my pleasure. I love this game, and having a few people either brand new to it or just willing to get into it again, it's worth me taking some time out of my day and making sure that they're all playing comfortably. Especially since you know, we did choose Horde, so anything for the Horde. And Phyx, you play pretty casually. Alright.
Beware the living.
Well, I don't think JQ plans on going all super hardcore, nor do I. I mean, it's not going to be like Make Love Not Warcraft, you know. I don't see that happening, at least. Unless everybody just gets the bug really bad and we put other games aside. But I have a lot of titles that I like to play. I get bored of most games, but this is one of the games that I can always boot up, whether I had played 2 minutes or 20 hours in the past week. I will always be willing to pick this game up and play more of it, as long as, you know, my account is active. ...2018 is a big gaming year. Yes, it's a huge one. Got tons of titles coming out this year that, you know, I don't want to get like super hyped, because hyping things up usually leads to a letdown. But this year I am quite confident that there are going to be some great titles that come out. There already have been a few.
I'm out of range.
These vials used to take much longer to throw. That much I do remember. Yeah, the first time I did it, like, I had to leap all the way around this entire, like, little island chain. Point in case with No Man's Sky. You know, that's what I've heard. And, yeah. I heard of No Man's Sky, and it seemed interesting having the unlimited possibilities, but I'm not a huge sci-fi genre. Like, I don't play a lot of sci-fi games or anything, so more of a fantasy guy, so I wasn't as excited as a lot of people were. And that, what I was telling Boar about, like, even if I have to roll, like, a character that I don't use heirlooms on and stuff, or help you out, since you're a casual player, Phyx, we will get you situated as well. It's kind of a
Yes.
obvious thing.
Embrace the shadow.
Alright, that's much better than 190 experience that I was getting in the other area. So maybe the enemies did level up with you. I don't know, I really need to look into that. I'm too lazy to Google it on my phone right now, so... the storage space, the inventory management struggle is real, though. Not even joking. These beginning levels, like, I think I miss my bags more than my mount. But starting on a new server like this, I can't, like, I don't have gold to give myself, so I just got to deal.
Beware the living.
So much running. Oh, sweet Jesus. little magic red mushrooms. Let's hide in the shitter, or talk to the shitter. Next spot, the Spectre. Alright. Armoire. Now, I'm just trying to get, what I really should be doing is I should have went over to Orgrimmar. That way I can meet up with JESSEQUEST. But I like the Undercities, the Forsaken storyline. For the first 20 levels or so, it's alright. But I'll probably hopping over to Orgrimmar after, probably around level 15. And just start those quests over there. It's not nearly as pretty as this area. The woods, the greenery, all the dead, rotting things. It's all gorgeous here, but over there it's sand and snakes and lizards and trolls. Ugh, trolls. Just kidding. I just personally have never played a troll, even though their Jamaican accents are cool. Not gonna lie.
Dead, and I'm pissed.
Oh no! Like, I wish I could loot her corpse, because she actually looks like she might have some, like, decent daggers for this level and stuff. Although I couldn't use them on this character. Hello, Red Lily. How are you? Good morning, good morning. Happy books in the new cam came. By the way, in PvP, I always attack the first person I see with the right name. Well, new cam, like, camera, that's cool, Lily. And in PvP, you always attack. Well, Fax, you are far more aggressive than I am when it comes to PvP, so that's cool. I will do my best to back you up, but if you're out there picking fights with like level 50, 60 guys and you're level 10, I may just be forced to just sit back and watch you and laugh as you get like crushed with one blow.
Watch over you.
I'm just seeing if yeah, Yeah, see, a lot of my associates and friends, they've been offline for a while. There's still a few people though, but they're playing Hearthstone. Huh. For I am the cowman. No, I am the eggman. I am the walrus. Cuckoo Cachoo, bro. Get it right.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
For Subnautica is the main reason. Alright, sweet. I look forward to those streams or uploads. And I usually try and check. Ah, yeah, spawn camp. That's not cool. Ah, we are level 14. Damn. We've got a long run ahead of us. I wish this isn't the one where she just like drives us, does she?
We are the Forsaken.
Ah,
We will slaughter
nope.
anyone who stands in our way.
Well, that's too bad. There's a quest where you just like jump on a horse with her and you guys run through and she tells you like the history of the Forsaken. Like a blood-crazed spider monkey. Well, then you may have fun. I'm trying not to be a complete troll, though. I mean, there are guidelines. If someone's like, well, at least I try not to be a complete troll anymore. If someone's like 10, 15 plus levels below me, I'm not going to waste my time just like ganking them. 10 is acceptable. I think you still get honor for up to 10. But if you're not getting honor from the kills in this game, that is one thing about the PvP system, that if you're unfamiliar with it, at least last time I played PvP, there's like an honor system where like each honorable kill counts for something. And what an honorable kill means is it had to be like someone within 10 levels of you. And yeah, of the opposing faction, of course. The Forsaken have a cool backstory. Yeah, I dig the Forsaken. It's not just because they're the creepy, like, metalheads of this world, but it's also, you know, they kind of got screwed over, and it's one of those deals where even though they're considered like the bad guys, if you play the Horde, each one has their own little backstory. Like the Tauren, I don't remember their backstory, but I mean they're big hippie cowmen. I mean that seems pretty, you know, that seems pretty interesting to me. Ah, because MMOs have bounty system. I don't think this one has the bounty system like a lot of the MMOs. But, you know, being a dick does get a lot of veteran players. Like, all it takes is someone, you know, being killed multiple times and grieved, and then they go to their main city and type in information where you've been killing them at, and boom, backup's there, and you get your ass handed to you. Tauren got helped by the trolls. That sounds about right. Tauren's like a race that I've played a little bit of, but it wasn't one of the races that I was like, oh my god, I gotta be a Tauren.
For the Horde.
Because if we can be Forsaken for a class, then why not?
Trust no one.
do we?
When do you plan on doing the Subnautica stuff? Madam Lily. I might be one of the new races for the expansion, honestly. Yeah, me too. I'm probably going to check out new races and stuff when the expansion releases. I mean, it'd be nice to play like a new starter zone, if you get what I mean. And I don't remember what races are going to be offered, etc. I think like there's going to be like dark dwarfs or dark iron dwarfs, which is something that I was leaning kind of towards because dwarves are pretty cool. I'll move my resurrection spell to over here. See, that's why I like to make sure I have all my bars, all 4 of the additional bars, because you get 1, 2, 3, and 4 bars that normally don't show. Fax likes all the horde classes. Well, you know, do you mean classes or races? I believe both Alliance and Horde, they each have the ability to be, depending on your race, each class is open to both factions. But if you're referring to races, yeah, I've got to support the Horde, of course, because that's what I started playing, and that they will always have a slight advantage when it comes to when I'm playing the game. I'd rather play Horde. But as for Alliance classes, I do like the dwarves are pretty cool. The main reason I think they're cool is probably because they talk about drinking, and like one of their jokes is I'm having a wardrobe malfunction, and you hear the spring noise, and he's like, "There's me hammer," and it means like he split his pants or whatever, and that's pretty funny. And then, but Worgen, if I'm playing Alliance, I play a Worgen class. They've got an interesting enough starter area, and they're like essentially werewolves, so why not? Up in the air, depending on your friends. Well, just keep me posted, of course. Because I'm pretty excited to see Hydrophobe play Subnautica. In a high mountain Tauren, you can be a moose. Yeah, I need to do more research on what's coming up with this expansion. I've been, in a way, I've been avoiding reading the information because I was trying to keep myself from catching the Warcraft bug and instantly being like, oh my god, I gotta get back on, gotta catch up, gotta get the expansion. Either way, obviously, it caught up to me. It just caught up to me at a much slower rate than I probably would expect it to have. Sadistic bastard. Yes, yes. I've been called far worse. So I'll just take that as, you know, acceptable. Now, one more scavenger and some diseased organs to get. Bruce. Zub zub. Alright. Come on. I think this quest is probably going to get us to level 15. And then we'll just head to Ogremar and do their quests. Because why not?
Friend, go forth to victory.
It's probably a good plan to meet up with some other people.
Victory for Sylvanas.
I have a bad habit of literally killing anything that crosses my path, though. You watched a little bit of the mouse game? Yeah, it seems interesting enough. Very stealth-based. 30 minutes into it, I definitely am curious to see where it goes. Yeah, that, the battle was supposed to knock it out, and I failed to realize that I had to actually try and aim it. I just saw the dot above the head, and I'm like, yeah, throw it. Cool. The game automatically aims for me, you know, expecting, you know, combat to be so minimal, or needed so minimally that it would give you a little help like that, but no. No, quite the opposite. In fact, it punishes you for trying to do any combat. I think one of the funny parts to me was I burnt that banner and like it woke the rat up and I had to run and hide and be scared because I burnt the banner further away from the guard and he didn't seem to notice. Ooh, what is that? Is that an elite? That's a big little guy chilling out there. Let's go take this elite on. Yeah. We're getting that little... Oh, this server may be dead for the Horde. That's the only thing that I've noticed is either A, nobody's in the starter zone, which is possible, or B, they've redesigned these elites because I've ran across... This is the first time I've ever seen this elite in the game, and I've done the Forsaken starter zone a few times. Krethis, the Shadow Spinner. And now we have talents. We'll go over that here in a moment. We're just going to get... We're going to actually go see if these guys, we have enough. See if we can find enough out here instead of going into the, instead of having to go into the mine there. Yeah, now that... If I could think correctly, it'd be nice. Yeah, that's why I suggested Moonguard. Yeah, it's okay being the underdog, except for that it is a PvP server, so as long as... I'm not even too terribly worried about it, I guess. Wallace the Blind, Weaponsmith, that's interesting. I'm gonna go check him out because I didn't know he existed. Ah, so we do have to go into the cave anyways. This seems like a safe enough spot. And he is he a human? Yeah, he's a human. That's interesting. A human that is willing to do business with us. I guess being blind has its advantages, but I'm forsaken. Therefore, I'm a rotting corpse. You'd think his nose would pick up on that, right? I keep...
Safe travels.
So, so this is something that's different. Talents and stuff in each level after 15, 30, 45, etc. As you can see, you need to choose one of 3 of these. Now, depending on your spec and class, you're probably going to want to do a little bit of research. Fortress of the Mind. Mind Flay and Mind Blast do 10% more damage, or Shadow Word Void. I'm not sure which one of these is going to be better to do at this point. This sounds like it's a complete different spell that I've never played, I don't think. Blast the target's mind for 234 shadow damage. But Mind Flay and Mind Blast, those are my big skills that I basically do damage with. So we're gonna do this one here. Now the good news is, all it takes is some void dust, and you can get that at some pretty low level vendors, you know. And that void dust will wipe out your choices, and you can restart, or change which skill you picked. Oh, no, buy that back. Buy those back.
See you around.
At least there's the buyback option. We're going with Whale Boots of Intellect.
Hello.
At least we will be kings in a group. Yes.
See you later.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, even if it's not prominent for the Horde, if we get a good little group, small, close-knit guild, maybe even, and in theory, we could make a difference. And, you know, maybe all the Horde isn't the greatest, but we will be the greatest of the Horde. Now go get the little diseased chicken. Chick, chick, chick.
Speak.
Alright guys, we gotta go into the mine and kill the matriarch here. I don't know server merge wise, I know that a lot of servers are like connected. I don't know if this one's connected to another server because it is a RP PvP, and that's kind of a unique, you know. Bad dog. Dig a tunnel, digging through the tunnel. Sweet, a treasure chest. Oh. Yeah. Little OP for this area. We're gonna head to Ogremar here after these quests are turned in. I said we were going to do it at 15, but then I've had these quest changes that I don't like leaving things incomplete, so now that I'll be able to turn things in, we'll call it good and head straight over to Ogremar. Luckily, I set that as my Hearthstone, like my home, already, so I'll just have to hearth there after I turn in the quests here. I'm actually really excited that you guys are considering playing this again. It's kind of like Scotch. You gotta have a specific, either you like it or you don't. Requires a specific kind of taste. But I mean, after being gone as long as I have, now that I've come back, I mean, I've found quite a few little odd discrepancies and changes that happened, minor as they may be. Like, for instance, that giant spider elite that was walking around here. In all the times I've ran Forsaken, I've never once ran across him. So it's kind of cool to see that there was, you know, an elite possible right there. So, Mr. Boar, if you are still tuned in or listening, you're running around as a Tauren warrior right now. What level did you make it to? I don't know how quickly the Tauren leveling is. Is it a bunch of like super spread out fetching quests, or is it all relatively close and pretty easy to hand in?
Patience, discipline.
Alright, let's go ahead and make some more first aid bandages. I could sell this linen for a hell of a lot more in the auction house, which I may actually do since I have 20 bandages and haven't used them. I just need to clear up some inventory here. Maybe go to the cooking fire. right here. And cook up the steaks. At least get the experience before I kill it. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You've got to open your own cooking fire. You made a panda Fiex. Sweet. What class did you choose? Since you're planning on being tank. Warrior? Alright. Warrior Paladin. Was what I was going to assume. You tried to make your panda evil looking as possible. Well, I'm curious how well that worked because pandas are cute and fluffy. Like, how do you make it look evil? Roasted boar meat.
What do you need?
There are like add-ons that you can get that will like sell all your junk instantly to the vendor. That's kind of convenient. I personally don't have it, obviously, at this point. Not because I'm opposed to it, but more because I just don't have a lot of my add-ons that I used to. This one only does 162 health over 18 seconds. This one does 2,000 health. Must have been... Oh, that was the quest rewards. Yeah. Yay, we're up to a gold and a half, and we have 4 levels remaining. Let's get rid of the band-aids. We can create more of those and get rid of them, actually. Because they're worth a little over a silver apiece. Oh, that stack's worth a silver. So it looks like the food is actually the easiest thing to sell to vendors for a decent amount of money. What was it that I just charred? Wolf meat. Oh, a stack of it is 1 silver as well. Okay, so it's all worth about the same. Doesn't matter because we are getting experience in our professions for it either way. Oh, speaking of which, since I've never done alchemy before, I should probably take a look into that and see what I need for it. So I just need to get some crystal vials, which you can buy in bulk from the vendor, but I don't have a ton of supplies on me at the moment, so we're gonna pass on that. And since we're level 16, we're gonna go ahead and hearth to Ogremar. And pick up some quests in that area. You know, Red, yesterday when you said play my favorite game, this sadly has to be probably the game that I've wasted most of my life in. So, therefore, that makes it my favorite, in theory. I am going to go ahead and step away from the keyboard here for one moment. I gotta find my phone charger. My phone's actually pretty close to dead. So, and I need it to make sure I stop playing in time for work. Pathetic. Yeah, maybe. But, you know what? You can't judge. You're sitting here watching this, so you must be enjoying it at least a little. Can I add people if I'm playing for free? I'm not sure. I could always try and send a friend request link to you. If you use my battle tag, which when I'm stepping away from the keyboard here in a minute, I'll send my battle tag to you. I think just with your Battle.net account, you should be able to add me. And then at that point, you know, we can always meet up in game. Yeah. So I will be right back. Like I said, I'll send that battle tag to you. I just got to go grab my phone charger. Give me one moment, guys. Alright guys, thank you for that patience. I am back. So you guys can whisper, oh, I see what it is. Plotting against me already. Some mutiny on this ship. Sorry about that. Found my phone charger. And, also grabbed some water, so... Alright, so we are here in Ogremar. That's a pretty cool mount. I guess. Looks a little too holier than thou to me, for me, but hey, I can't judge. We might actually end up going back. There's no... I don't know where... I suppose right here is probably where the quest would begin, just from the center of town. Centibor. Alright. So I apologize for that. Didn't mean to display that information. Yeah. Centibor.
For the Horde.
All right. Thunder Down Under. Interesting. No, we don't need that. Case, in fact, we're gonna go ahead and abandon that. Ragefire Chasm. Yeah, let's do this one. So this is our first dungeon. What level are you guys? Probably not 15 yet. So I might have to queue for this. Which, I mean, that's kind of gonna suck. But at the same time, I might be able to ask one of these few hordes that I see floating around to just power run me through it. You're a pitiful 5. Well, guess what? That's 5 out of 5, buddy, in my book, so that is good. Okay. That's a pretty cool looking mage. I like his armor. I have that trike though. In fact, I have, I haven't played much of this game at all. I only have all those mounts. Granted, it's not a lot compared to what's available, but I've put some time into it. I don't have tons of pets or anything, including some random holiday ones and rare ones. Yeah, we're gonna do Mazakeen. We're gonna summon her out. Because why not have a little dominatrix here? Got little harvesters. Winter reindeer, a wolfenprieger. So like a freaking, I forgot what those are called. Jackalope with wings. Yeah. Tons of random little toys, heirlooms, which I have a couple different classes, and then your appearance tab. As one thing, like if you unlock it on one character, it seems to unlock account wide now, which is interesting. And your name is Cascroc. Alright, let me see if I can add you. No, that's not quite what I wanted to do. Rock. No player named Cascroc currently playing. I'm not sure why I'm unable to even whisper to you. It might be the new account setup, but I mean, I was able to contact Master Centibor here. And I don't know, but he may be also playing just the free up to level 20. I'm not sure. Speak with... Oh, yeah. Here we go. And that is your character's name, Cascroc, or is that your battle tag? So we're probably not going to be able to complete this, even though I'm a decent player. But we're gonna go ahead and see if we can at least grab the quests here, and hopefully find. Oh, they're all level 16 elites. Yeah, that's not happening. So we might have to queue up for this specific dungeon, which is a little sad because I don't know whether or not it's going to be something that's at all in demand here. Oh God. I don't know. I'm not surprised, I guess. Yeah, we're not going to be, see? Ouch. Well, that's my first death on this character. At least it happened in a dungeon. Alright. So, I don't know how long it's going to take for this queue to pop. Average time, 13 minutes. So, what we can do is... just continue on at this point. Oh, this guy's pretty high level. 110. Let's see if he'll run me through this real quick. Let's see. He's level 110. Like, I mean, honestly, it would take him a total of, like, what it would take to walk the distance of the dungeon. The other option is just doing the other quest lines and coming back to the dungeons later on when Master Boar and Phyx and JESSEQUEST, when everybody's like a little higher level. And that dude probably just like ignored my message anyways. I'm sure if it's anything like when I was playing, you'd get spammed, kind of trolled sometimes if you're max level. People just wanting free shit. Which I wasn't really asking for free stuff, just a moment of the dude's time. But that's okay. Time is precious. Oh. The ladder. Just waiting on people, yeah. Probably, I just can't level up much further on this particular character. But what I could do is, let's see if I can invite Master Boar to a group. And I... and Phyx. Let's see if I can get a group together. There is Master Boar. It won't let me travel to you. Oh, because we're not, that was a benefit if you, did, like, recruit a friend. You could, like, travel to your buddy, if I remember right. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the Tauren area for now, maybe. Working. That guy responded. He says, sorry, he can't run me through. He's working on his ults. Well, at least that's a kind response, instead of just telling me no, F off. It's all good. We'll wait for everybody and do some dungeon together. Whichever dungeon it may be. It might not be that Molten Core one. Because, well, it might be. Especially if I don't do a ton of leveling. And I don't know what I'm doing over in the Goblin area. I haven't played in forever. And I'm trying to invite Phyx as well. But what you can try and do, Fax, is... Oh, no, you probably can't whisper, huh? I am Sitting Boar, first horn of the Blood Hoof Warriors. Awesome. I don't remember how to get to the Tauren area, so this is going to be an adventure on its own. It may take me a moment just to find the Tauren area, and by the time I find it, Master Boar may already be on his way to Ogremar. So... Thunder Bluff. I think that's in Mulgore here. Yeah, sharing the land. I need to go there. So, maybe the Flight Master from this area knows the path to that area. I don't remember how the paths work. Probably not, but we'll check it out anyways.
And honor.
Yeah, because all I know is Ogremar's.
Strength.
So now I gotta figure out which Zeppelin is it. It's not the one for Undercity. Stranglethorn Vale. Thunder Bluff, no. Yeah, I couldn't make it through Southern Barrens to the Tauren area at this level. Not without a mount, and especially not without flight path. Bet I'll do that later, like when I hit your level. You can pay for a month, but I'll do that later, like when I hit you there. Yeah, no pressure to like pay for the game, of course. If you've already got like expansions and you've already purchased it, I mean, it'd be fun to play some of it with everybody, but it's not something you have to do. Ooh, that was close. I almost died. So this looks kind of Tauren-ish. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll Google that real quick since we gotta wait for the Zeppelin anyways. Ah, it's a portal. Might be a portal, if Google is correct. I know there's a Zeppelin if I remember right. So I need to make sure I'm in the western dock. Yeah, that one leads to Undercity. So I'm hoping it's this one. Panda starting area. I've never gave pandas enough of a chance. I think I played Panda for like 5-10 minutes and it just reminded me too much of Kung Fu Panda. So oh, I don't know if this was the right Zeppelin. See, there's that other loading dock over there. Nope, wrong Zeppelin. Damn. So we're just going to ride this back to Ogremar and over to the other tower. Like I was afraid I was standing on the wrong tower for this particular Zeppelin. Well, this is contested territory. Oh! Well, that was dumb. I got a minute 52. At least I fell in the water. What level are these things? Just out of curiosity. If there's a flight path here, I'm gonna learn it real quick, though. Got a minute and a half till I can hearth home, so might as well. Someone one-shotted me. Liff, Worgen Druid, right there. See, that makes no sense. I'm level 16. If you know what I mean. That is the annoying thing for me. Like, that dude didn't have to kill me. I'm obviously someone, to his knowledge, I'm completely unknown to this area. Yeah, that Moonfire. Yeah. That's a bit frustrating. I don't want res sickness. What worries me is he might be camping there and just killing me over and over and over again. I sure as hell hope not. Because if that becomes the case, then I will take the res sickness, just because there's no other option. See, dicks like that piss me off. I even when I was grieving people with stun lock, at least they were within 10 levels of me. Taught me my lesson, though. Make sure I know where I'm going before I go there. Let's go back to Ogremar where it's safe. Alliance scum. Ah, that's just a tool, man. They're on both factions, but yes, Alliance scum. I'm just gonna go with that because. See, he hit me again. Reminding me why she doesn't touch the Game Awards community. Yeah. This is the one thing I was worried about on this server. Is my corpse at least here? Okay. That was what I was really worried about playing a PvP server. I mean, at later stages, cool. I'll be up for some combats and stuff. But right now, that's just... he's just being a dick, farming some kills off me. How did I die in Ogremar? He probably hit me as I was hearthing, and since the load screen, you know, happened, he must have hit me right when my hearth completed, and then I died. That or it was just a shitty bug that happened, but I'm not familiar with a bug like that. I am going to have to review this this stream here later and write down that guy's name, because I will come back for a bloody vengeance at some point, and hopefully they have no idea why I'm coming at them, but I'm gonna eat their face and their babies and their babies, and then shit them all out and shove them down his throat. Yeah. I think his name was like Lynn or Lear or something like that. L-Y something. But he a dead druid in the future. He dead druid. I mean, I could, if I knew these servers were linked to any of my mains, I could jump on a main and go just molester him. But I won't. Because we do not promote dickish behavior like that. Well, at least I don't. That really that really kind of pissed me off a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Like, once, okay, ha ha ha, you're funny. But onward and upward, I say, and at least I know not to go to that one. I'm just glad that my body was in Ogremar. You know, like that kind of would have sucked if my body was still there. I guess I am pointing a target at myself wearing some heirloom gear. Like, I guess people expect me to remember or be a normal player, you know. But the fact of the matter is, I had no idea what level that area was. I remember it vaguely, but the biggest memories I have are in-game content, dungeons, the raids, stuff like that. That's really, really what I remember most about this game. This one's probably it. Thunder Bluff, yay! And that looks way more Tauren-like. I wish I would have checked this spot first. But that's okay. I now officially have my first victim's name on film. And I will make their life a living hell whenever I cross them. I'm on my way, Boar Daddy. target is unfriendly. I just typed invite Casgrock. And it... No secret cow level. Love that Diablo reference there. So I tried to invite you, Casgrock. Maybe it's because you're not Horde nor Alliance yet. You've got to go through the starting area and choose your faction. Yeah, that's what it is. And I see you typing that text now as I'm speaking these words. It's just popped up on my screen. This important rage is so attractive. I'm speaking to this big, scary watcher man. Mr. Cowley! So, we've got Karngrood, Watcher, Towley. Everybody's coming to Thunder Bluff right now. All right. So, Mr. Centibor, what professions did you choose? You have no idea. Oh yeah, you are in my party. I can just typey tap you. Wah. Centibor. Look at that sexy hero there. Even kneeling, you are much larger than I am, my good sir. Look very thin today, sir. Yes. All right. So, Master Boar, do you got a couple heirloom weapons or anything like that? You got Legs of the Long Day, Braided Boar Skirt. This is all up to you, honestly. I came to this area. I'm kind of just gonna pick some flowers, and I may even drop party and just kind of be near you. That way I'm not leeching any of your experience, and just keep you healed. And yeah, get you up. How do you get the heirloom stuff? So to get the heirloom gear, there are certain requirements for it. You have to be on like a higher level character. A lot of it is guild rewards. So if you've been part of a decent sized guild, they should have it available at guild vendors in the main cities. If you're not or have not been part of a high level guild, then you probably don't have access to it yet, but I plan on creating a guild, and we'll try and get that all figured out. Because if you look at the heirloom gear here, bonus 10% experience, and that is both battle and quest experience for the pants. So there's 10 for the pants. We got a decent weapon and another 10 for the chest, so 20 bonus experience. Another 5 for the hood, so 25, 35, 45. So I am getting essentially 50% bonus experience just from having heirloom gear. It makes leveling an alt super easily. Super easily, or easy, you know what I mean. I can't talk. But yeah, let me go ahead and pop into a healing spec here. And like I said, I'll probably just end up following you around, kind of. Keeping you healed, even though it's not needed. And what I'll end up doing is just, oh, cool. So, it seems like, each specialization you get to choose your talent tree. So that's decent there. Penance, yeah, definitely gonna do the extra penance. Oh, that's not bad though, that schism. We'll go with that one. Now I want heirlooms, womp womp. Yeah, they're pretty convenient. Do you have a higher level character, or are you just playing the 1 to 20? I don't remember if we discussed this. I think you're just doing the starter edition, essentially. Most likely. You have a high level on Moonguard, but it was an instant expansion boost. Oh, I see. Yeah, so that one probably doesn't have the heirloom set up on it. Oh, that's cool. The map. I didn't even notice that it opens the map when the other player's looking at a map. I'm gonna try and stick close to you, but I don't want to leech all your experience being 8 levels above you for kills, so we can either drop party and I can just follow you. Oh, looks like you're heading off to somewhere. Your hands are bigger than my freaking torso. Oh, you do open a map. That's cool. See, little things like that that I failed to realize previously. Like, I mean, yeah, it's not like a detailed map, but still that little accent is in there is pretty cool. And this guy is badass. Your warrior, yes, Centaur. First of the Thunderhoof, crazy dude. I'm excited to see this warrior build. All the DPS. So, at this point in time, I'm just gonna follow you, and we'll see what needs to be done. These are my people. Ignore the ghost wolf. The Shami must go hunting. Yes, indeed. Hunting. Is that Blingbot? No. It's a cooking trainer, probably. Got all them shield bubbles. Shield bubbles for days. Is this an omen? Yes, sir. It is an omen. You are the chosen one. The chosen Centaur. We use magnets for these lips. Ah. Now let me know if you don't have like any experience, if I leech it all from you. Well, it won't be so hard since we're in a party together. Oh, it says it's level 16 for me, so everything appears to, yeah, it does all scale in the starter zones. New information. That's exciting. Oop, gotta pick my flowers like the dirty hippie I am. Oh. You know what? I'll probably switch back to Shadow Spec then, since everything seems to scale, because that is kind of what I was going for. And seems to be that you are quite the capable Centaur. I need to just stay on you, because you gotta kill all the wolves. Yeah, the Tauren that I actually spent some time on was a Death Knight named Frozen Beef. And I had to macro mooing into, like, one of my attacks. Like, my intro attack would, like, it'd be like, yell, moo, and then I'd, like, charge in. Yes, Frozen Beef. It was a Frost Death Knight, so it seemed about suiting, you know. So this is actually cool that everything scales. I mean, I guess that promotes, yes, we got the herpes here. Don't forget. Oh, wait, they're not they're matriarchs. You're done for now here? They're not for now. Yes. Later quest. But, as I was saying, I guess it's kind of nice that everything's scaled. Because it kind of promotes, you know, if you want to be a specific race, well, that's okay, because you can go to the other place's starter area. And even if you're, like, 5, 6 levels ahead, because usually it takes, I want to say I'm usually in Ogremar or Stormwind within the first, like, 5 levels of playing. And maybe I should just stick to the heals, that way I'm not cheapening the experience here. Cats only now. Alright. Cats only meow. Do you need the Wind Witches too? The blue herpes here, it looks like. You need 8 of them, right?
Far away.
My eye holes see no cats. At this point, I only see the little blue herpes. Here's a kitty. Nope, that's a wolf. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty meow. Yeah. Not seeing any cats. Dude, that charge is awesome. That's quite the range. What did the dodo do to you, man? Birds will suffice. Alright. What about this little antelope here? Any urge to just eat that as well? Too quick. Where are the kittens? All the gathering quests. I really hope that I'm not just like making this even more boring than it was, Mr. Boring. Because bird's complete. Alright, so where are the kittens? Here's a kitten.
Need to get closer.
What am I doing? I forgot to jump into shadow form again. One more kitty. Alright. I see a bloom here. I gotta pick my little hippy-dippy plants. And I gotta buy vials, that's right. I should be sticking to your tail. Ha 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 ha. I'm getting reacquainted with the tab targeting, as simple as it is, and yeah, I've put a couple hours into this already, but I've been playing action-oriented combat for a while now. Yeah, I'm only seeing the wolves right here. Is there anywhere on your mini-map that it points to, or is it just one big, wide, open... this whole area gives you the chance for the pause? It says it's... oh, over here. Just hit him with your hammer. I'm sorry, Planestrider. You were just happened to be a victim of crossfire? Damn. See, I keep forgetting to click tab, and I'm trying to click him, and by the time I click him, he kills him. Yeah. There's kitties. Yay! Sweet. All right. This is where I was raised. They call it poop. All right, man. If I remember right, there's actually a achievement or something where if you love all the adorable that rabbit raised me. A rabbit that raised a boar that's a bull. You know him as your father. Well, man, I've heard some pretty interesting origin stories, but the... Will you help me find my dog? Where is that dog? Did you already help the rancher? Probably, if this is your home village. Yep, Bloodhoof. That bitch and her dog. Is she always losing that thing? I think I see him. Kyle the Frenzied. Yeah. Did you notice a drop in your experience points for me joining your party? If so, let me know. But seriously, a boar who's a bull raised by rabbits, I mean, that's future like DC comic shit right there. Are you wielding two-handed weapon, right? Not one-handed and shield, correct? Oh, that's item level 14. You're not level 14 anyways, so that sucks.
Ancestors watch over you.
Two-handed. What do I suggest though? What level are you right now? You're level 8. What was it? Level 5 that you got to choose your spec, or is it level 10? At level 10, you'll be able to choose your spec. At that point, if you're doing DPS, well, I don't know what has all changed. My friend was a Fury Warrior that played the Warrior in my group that I ran with. But me personally, if you're doing DPS, two-handed works. If you're thinking about doing any off-tanking, though, then obviously sword and board. But two-handed, and I think eventually even you might be able to do dual wielding, or maybe that's just an urban legend I read. The Raided Caravan. All right. Let us investigate. He runs so fast, the boar frolicking through the fields. Moo, he cries, in the dead of night, as you hear the thundering of his heels. Two-handed and dual wield. Yeah. Yeah, Fix is level 60, thinks you can dual wield or do two-handed. Fury Warrior. Sounds about right. I know at one point I want to say that warriors were able to, maybe it's not this game, maybe it's another one that I played, but the warrior class could wield two-handed weapons. I need a sword and shield then. Well, I've got a level 14 shield that's not terrible, but I can see if I can trade to you real quick. Oh, you're still at starter account. That's right. I keep forgetting that. So I can't trade it to you, sadly. And unlike other games, I can't drop it without destroying it. Ooh. This is where we're going. Alright. What trickery is this? It is goblin trickery. Do you have like a specific number of these you're supposed to kill? Or are you just like getting their plans, killing their boss, that type thing? He attempted to run away in fear, like the little girly goblin he was. He found the evidence. All right. Oh, he legit gets a passive that allows him to dual wield two-handed weapons. Ah, that is correct then. Okay. So I wasn't crazy. It is something that's from this game where like warriors can dual wield two-handers. These goblins just don't know when to give up, man. Because they're from New Jersey. If you've ever played a goblin, GTL, Gym 10 Laundry, and they cranked that Soldier Boy. Yeah. That is how dated it was when they, See, why do they want to even try to eat me? I'm all like skin and bones. There's that giant muscly man boy here. Your marrow. Ah, that's what they're after, the marrow. I thought they were after my booty. Ooh. Gotta get the peace bloom here. Collect all the herbs. Yeah, man. I'm not far behind you at any point in time. Like if I disappear momentarily, I promise it's just to grab some herb, and then I'll be back. I don't know if the stream's lagging on your end. I know that I'm at like 10% dropped frames right now. I don't know why. Like I said, I have been having some internet issues lately, though. So hopefully it's not so laggy that it's unenjoyable. You don't know. What I'm probably going to do, though, since we're just doing the starter quest, is... It's laggy a little, but it's fine. Alright. But since we're just working on the starter quest, I might be ending the stream here. It's been a 2.5 hour stream, and just popping into like and just as I speak, it sounds like Master Boar's about done with it for the day. That's cool. Lunch. Nom nom nom. That's not a terrible idea. I have not eaten yet today, so it's probably smart. Thank you for allowing me to journey with you, Master Boar. Like I said before, I hope that I wasn't sapping too much experience or that it wasn't making it too easy. But with the scaling, I don't know. It might actually work out, kind of like it would if we were both the same level. And I'm actually taking my mouse and keyboard with me to work. Yeah. What, you're curious what guild JESSEQUEST and I think up? I am curious as well. I'm not sure what his goals are going to be for this. As for if he's going to be like a raiding focused, PvP focused, you know, depending on his focus. And we got to get enough signatures too. Like, I think it takes like 10 active account members to, like, not members, but 10 players with active accounts to sign the little guild sign up. You can't just go in and create a guild just because you have the 10 gold or whatever it was. Alright. Well, Master Boar, have a good day. What's going on here? Yeah, it seems like intervals of every like 2 minutes my frames drop down to 10% loss. So that's why it's lagging, and I apologize about that. And now I am here, Master Boar. Well, welcome back. We are probably going to pop back to Ogremar here. Or I will do a random dungeon queue. Random classic dungeon. Find group as DPS.
You wish to speak?
What time is work tonight or tomorrow, depending on if when Mr. Bohr streams, I may shutter try Subnautica. Well, I work swing tonight, so if you want to stream, and since Bohr's not doing it, I can log. I mean, I've already taken 2.5 hours of your guys' time, and I'll gladly watch one of your streams. So we can do that.
We shall meet again.
That way, also, I'm not getting too terribly far ahead of JESSEQUEST. I gotta touch base with him anyways and see what we're gonna be doing. So yeah, I am... Hey, there's my body. It's still there, even after all that travel. So, I've almost got 2 gold saved up.
What can I help you with?
If you need help with any WoW stuff, let me know, but I'm still a bit of a noob. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Fax. Same goes for you. I'm not an expert because I've been out of play for a while, but I do have pretty decent base knowledge. And I'm just going to do this cooking real quick. I will watch your stream, Madam Lily, if you're going to be doing some Subnautica. I'm just trying to clear out my inventory real quick. I like to log out with everything that I can have in order. Put your channel in featured. I'm not quite sure, like feature my own channel? Oh, you put my channel and you're featured. Well, I thank you. Thank you, Master Boar. That seems to make the most sense, and if that is right, then I appreciate it. Still a baby channel growing, and, you know, I do these hella long streams. And, Phyx, I like that we have streams going all hours of the day. It seems at this stage, yeah, we might be able to, our little community here might be having streams going 24 hours a day, if it's not. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and log out real quick. And you're gonna see I have an obscene amount of characters, ridiculous amount. I've only played this game a few times, but they're not all like max level. Like if you look at Blade's Edge here, I've got 110, 90, 90, 55, 63, 40, a couple low level ones. Mainly if I thought of an interesting name, I made them. On my Alliance server, naked guys that I haven't quite removed just because Beetlejuice. I mean, yeah. And I clicked back too far, so that's the end of my character showing, I guess. Didn't even get to show you my maxed out rogue. But yeah, I'm tuning out for the day. I will catch you guys next time. Thank you for viewing. As always, please do like, subscribe, leave a comment in the section below, whether you want to see more, liked the content, or just have general words to say. Thank you again, and I will catch you next time.